Good morning, everybody. Warm welcome to my class. Today's video on the topic of the difference between legislature and executive. We often have a confusion over the difference between legislature and executive. We know very well that legislature is a lawmaking body, but executive is an law implementing body. So, legislature makes the law. So, legislature 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 makes the law. Legislature makes the law. Legislature makes the law, but executive implements the law. Executive implements the law. Implements the law. Implements the law. In India's context, legislature, what is legislature and what is executive? So, to understand easily, we will discuss it two ways. At first, I will discuss at the central level. After that, I will discuss at state level. So, when it comes to the central level, there have two houses. Number one, Lok Sabha, and number two, Rajya Sabha. Number one, Lok Sabha, and number two, Rajya Sabha. Number two, Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha has 545 members, but Rajya Sabha has 245 members. Totally, both houses have 790 members. Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha together we can call it legislature. Together we can call it legislature. Legislature. When we will make any law, the law will be passed first time by Rajya Sabha, after that Lok Sabha, then the president will make sign on the law. After that, the law comes into force. So at first Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and president. Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and president. Three entities together make law. But Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and president, these are called legislatures. These are called legislature, but we don't call it legislature. We call it parliament. We call it parliament. We call it parliament. Parliament. So here, parliament is considered as the legislature of the central level, and this parliament consists of Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and president, and this parliament makes the law. So parliament is considered as the legislature of the central level. This is the legislature of central level. Then we will discuss about executive at the central level. Executive. We can divide executive into two groups. Number one, permanent executive, and number two, non-permanent executive. Today's discussion about non-permanent executive. We know very well that in our central there are council of ministers. There are council of ministers. Council of ministers headed by PM, means Prime Minister. The number of ministers including PM, means Prime Minister, will be almost 60. These council of ministers groups are called executive of the central level, and this body, these groups implements the law. So these are called non-permanent executive of the central level. This is the overview of legislature and executive of the central level. So we will discuss about state legislature and state executive. Similarly, every state has state legislative assembly. Every state has state legislative assembly. State legislative assemblies. Assemblies. Every state has state assemblies. Every state has state legislative assemblies and legislative council. Legislative council. Council. But but few states has legislative council. Most of the state does not have legislative council. So we will focus on state legislative assembly. So we will focus on state legislative assembly. In our state, means West Bengal has 294 members of state legislative assembly. That means in our state, West Bengal has 294 MLA. These members will make the law of our state. So this body, state legislative assembly's body, will consider as the state legislature. After that I will discuss about state executive. Every state has council of minister, means COM. C means council, O means of, M means minister, headed by CM, chief minister. Every state has council of minister headed by CM, means chief minister. These groups is known as executive of the state, and these groups, this body implements the law. So these are non-executive of the state. Thank you everybody for watching my videos. If you are interested in learning more, make sure subscribe my channel, like my videos, and share these videos with your friend. Thank you. Bye bye and take care.